رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي. Assalamu alaikum. So this is the question in front of you. What is more important for you? Wealth or sons? Is money more important or is sons more important? I'm going to answer this question, but to answer this question, to understand the beauty of this answer, I'm going to just share with you only two verses, compare them, and then you'll understand the beauty of this answer. You see, this is chapter number 18, Surah Kahf, verse 46, which says, wealth and sons are allurements, the attractions of the life of this world, but the things that endure, good deeds, are best in the sight of thy Lord. Now this verse mentions wealth and sons. Look at the order. First, wealth is mentioned, and then sons are mentioned. However, if we go to the second verse that I'm talking about, Surah Tawbah, which is chapter number 24, chapter number 9, verse number 24. I'm just going to read the translation. It says, say, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if your fathers, your sons, your brothers, your wives, your relatives, your wealth, which you have obtained, commerce wherein you fear decline, and dwellings with which you are pleased, are more beloved to you than Allah and His Messenger and jihad in His cause, then wait until Allah executes His command. Now, in this verse, sons are mentioned before wealth. Why? The question is why? Why are sons mentioned second and wealth first in this verse 46 of Surah Kahf, whereas in chapter number 9, verse 24, we have sons mentioned first and wealth next. Why? Now herein lies the beauty of the question I asked you, which is more important, wealth or sons? In Surah Kahf, we have wealth mentioned before sons. Why? Because the context is the allurements of the life of this world, the beauty and the attraction, and the beauty of this life. How the beauty is related more to wealth. When you have money, wealth, you can buy beautiful houses, you can make beautiful houses, you can buy beautiful cars, you can have a beautiful lifestyle. And sons are secondary. They can also help you. They can also be, sometimes they're not so well to do financially, sometimes they are, so they can also be a source of beauty. But when it comes to the beauty of the life, wealth is first, because wealth is more important. However, when it comes to chapter number 24, Surah Tawbah, the context is that of being beloved, something that is more beloved to you. Now, of course, human beings love our children more than wealth. Sometimes it's possible people sell off their houses, their cars, their wealth, just to get their children treated from some disease, and people just blindly spend their wealth on their children. So of course children are more important when it comes to love. So subhanallah, what I'm trying to show you is, look at the beauty of the Qur'an. See, I could have possibly said sons and wealth in this verse, and I could have reversed the order. It wouldn't matter, right? But for example, I think I've given this example before. If I say I ate bread and omelette in breakfast, if I say like this, or if I say I ate omelette and bread, it doesn't really matter. But in the Quran it does, because this is what shows the divinity of the Quran being from God. It's not possible for you to replace a single word in place of the other. You cannot swap wealth and sons in this verse, and you cannot swap wealth and sons in this verse. It's perfectly placed. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, perfectly placed. And that's what makes the Quran miraculous. The words are perfectly placed in their context. The context does not change. And why I'm trying to show you this, and of course the answer to the question that I asked, which is more important, your sons or wealth, of course, if you're looking for the beauty of this life, wealth is more important. But as far as your love is concerned, sons are more important. But what I'm trying to show you is, Quran cannot be edited. It's so picture perfect. A single addition changes the divinity, the literary perfection of the Quran. That's what I'm trying to show you, and that's what I want us to do, to come out of that inherited faith that we have and come into the actual conviction within the heart by seeing it by our own eyes. This is what I'm trying to show you. This is look, you cannot go more perfect than this, right? Placing word orders even according to the context, it does not change. Subhanallah. So may God give us complete conviction in the Quran as the word of God. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.